Alright, we got Polania. Engineering. Is chat working? It says unable to connect to chat, try again later. So, hopefully it is. Okay, we got Saxony and we got Nordic, so Polania is strong in 3-player games. So we're gonna start by moving here. See what Nordic's gonna do. They have the mechanical board. It's a solid board for Nordic. Gonna start with a produce. Saxony's industrial. Starting with food's an odd decision for industrial. I mean, he's probably going for that combat card enlist, but even so, let's start to try to get metal for this mech. See, what we're hoping is that we move next time, and that when we move, we get an encounter that's going to let us get a mech, or at the very least some metal. And we're going to try to get our speed and submerge just as quickly as we can and get on the factory. Alright, Nordic's going buildings first. That's good to know, because he upgraded his building. Probably trying to get an early mill. Saxony wants that combat card enlistment, I think. Yeah, he got it, and he got the combat cards, which was the right decision there. Okay, we're gonna move the character here and move the 2 workers here, so we only have to produce twice to get to 8 workers and get the worker star. That doesn't help us that much. We're going to list a recruit, get this guy right here, and get ourselves some popularity, because then we're going to turn around and use that popularity to get some food. And just like that, we know Nordic's building buildings. Saxony's probably not going to do another enlist. And let's get coin, because we just have 1. We just burned through some of it. So look at that. It's round 3. We have 2 enlists, and we're going to get a mech next turn. I mean, don't be afraid to spend popularity on encounters with Polania, because the reason Polania is so powerful, being able to pick those 2 encounters, is not because they can rack up popularity. They can, and that can be strong. But the reason it's so strong is you can pick up multiple bottom row actions per turn, which is exactly what we did. We just got 2 enlists off that encounter because one of those enlists was under our movement and we got food, and the other was just a straight up enlist. So I mean, we're halfway to the enlistment star. Probably going to get popularity off of Nordic's buildings. So even though we spent 2 popularity, we'll probably still get to tier 2 without much difficulty. Saxony is not loving this. He probably takes the first option. But he's thinking long and hard about it. He could take the third option and build a mine on that village, which might let him skip underpass and go straight for a speed mech. Go speed and then river walk and come up and attack me. No, he's going to take the power. The only thing bad about that encounter was it did not allow us to get our mechs out quicker. So what we're going to do is we're going to produce next turn and get to 4 workers, trade 2 metal, produce and get to 8 workers, and then trade 2 more metal and get our second mech, and then go to the factory. So that's what this is round 5, so it's going to be 5 produce, 6 trade, 7. Yeah, we would have liked to get to the factory a little quicker here. Oh, by the way, I foundation to the Empire. Have at least 6 of your tokens, characters, workers, mechs, and structures on one territory. So we're going to go ahead and take that. Why not? So round 6, we're going to trade for 2 metal. Round 7, we're going to get the worker star. Round 8, we're going to get another mech. And then round 9, we will be on the factory. Not the fastest. The quick enlist were good. Those are going to pay off, especially if Nordic builds mechs, and with the mechanical board they really should build mechs. But the popularity is going to be nice, definitely. But we really would have liked to get some metal, because that would just straight up have saved us a turn and gotten us on the factory significantly sooner. Or even just outright gotten a mech from the encounter, because then we'd be moving to the factory right now instead of the... I mean, we would have moved to the factory in, what, turn 5 or something like that? Saxony's going for another enlist. I did not expect that. Is he going to go with an economy game with industrial? That would be a little odd. No one's taking any of the encounters. It's a 3-player game with no Albion, so there are a lot of encounters. Okay, he had balanced workforce. That's what's up. I've only ever gone for that objective once when I didn't regret it. It was with Albion Agricultural. They had 2 workers, and I'd upgraded my enlist twice, so it was just costing 1, and I toggled back and forth between producing to 8 workers and getting enlistments. And that went well. But typically balanced workforce is hard. Although I think we could have gotten it this turn because we had those 2 enlists off that encounter before we'd even produced. I wasn't paying attention. What did they get? They got $2 in the popularity. See, look at us, already back up to 4 pop. So we got 2 stars. Probably looking at the mech star. And we're going to let the factory card inform our other stars in all likelihood. We've got our objective, we've got the mech, we're 2 away from the enlists. So if we do mech, enlist, objective, worker, it's really just 2 combats. So what we need, what we could really benefit from is some power off these encounters. So we're looking for power. We're looking for metal, mech deploys, and enlists. Food, metal, mech deploys, enlist we can buy. Any of that. Chat's awful quiet tonight. Okay, let's see here. And we're going to go ahead and start moving out here. Okay. think this is the ticket right here. That's not that great. We don't want to go for upgrades. That's hard to use because you have to produce and get one of each to get it, and that's not going to help us with our mechs. This is going to help us with mechs, and this is going to help us with the enlists. So we're going to go with this. That's a good card. I'm glad to see that one. Let's check the score. We only have 3 coin. So yeah, so Nordic's ahead of us right now with the 4 building bonus and the 3 coin. But we're going to start spreading out here in a minute. Nordic's about to build their first mech, so let's go ahead and take this encounter. Alright, we're going to use 1 combat card, and we're going to get 2 food for our next enlist, and get 1 metal. We're really just guessing. We don't know what's going to be on this encounter right now. Okay, what do we got here? Got $2 to gain any 3 resources. There's our mech. Let's get Riverwalk. That's going to help us get to more encounters. All we need is we just need 2 metal. We just need 1 metal, right? Because we've got 3 mechs. So we just need 1 more metal. We need 3 more food. And that's all we need. But we do need a combat card. So let's take that. Normally I would take the $2 for 3 resources, but in this case we could use the combat card. See if Nordic builds their mech right here. Yeah, they're going to build a mech. I'd have to think long and hard about bumping that for the encounter if they hadn't put a mech right there. Now, we could kill 2 birds with 1 stone. Oh, we didn't get camaraderie. We should have gotten camaraderie. That would have been good. Because he's at 7 power, but he's just got the one card. Okay, so we're going to move. We get our resources onto the water, where Nordic can get them but no one else. And we're going to go ahead and get some more power, I think. Yeah. We should have pulled ahead now. Yeah, we got a nice little 8-point lead. Which is not much considering we're on 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 territories to his 3, and one of them's the factory, so it's really... how many? Is he going to attack us? See, why couldn't he have done that sooner? Could have moved there and gotten an encounter. It's okay, spreading out was good too. He's a 5, which means he's going to hit tier 2 once he starts getting his enlist, which he's going to get in a minute here. Okay, which encounter do we want now? We're going to go to this one right here. Going to get 3 food again. We're going to go here because that one is going to allow us to do a regular move to another encounter and spin this food to get our final enlist. So we're looking for metal here. We'll take the pop. We don't need the oil, but we're going to take this $2 for one upgrade because that's going to do two things. It's going to give us some movement late game where we can spread out more workers, and it's going to mean we don't need any more metal to get our last mech. So we can do enlist star next turn, mech star the turn after that. So what's the power situation? Everybody's got power but us. Still got the combat card bonus left. Up to 3 cards. 2 of them are quite good. I know you guys can't see the cards, they're hidden, but 2 of my cards are good. Is chat working, guys? I can't see any chat if it is. Let's pop chat out. And let's restore it and see if that resets it. Huh. Okay. Bring the oil with us. Go up here. I don't like my resources right next to him. Can he move next turn? He can. This isn't like the spreading out optimal option here, but it would have been better to move that there and that there, but I don't like the resources being that near him. Okay, we're gonna pay $2 for 2 power and 2 combat cards. And then we're going to save ourselves a turn by paying 3 popularity to deploy a mech. So there's the mech star. There's that star. And we are at 4 stars. So we need combats. We have so little coin in this game, though. Okay. We need power. Power pretty badly, actually. I could have gone to another encounter, but honestly, power is the only thing we need in an encounter right now. We can't get to Saxony over here I mean, I guess we can with like a 3 move. I mean, we can't even get there with a 3 move this turn. Our river walk is metal, but we'd have to come all the way through here, Well, that would stop us. Alright. So we're going to forgo the resources because it's just going to incentivize somebody to bump one of our workers. And oh, what am I thinking? No, we got a triple move. Oh, he did get artillery. I missed that. That's unfortunate. Alright, we got what we wanted. We got a cheap combat. That artillery is unfortunate, though. Look at us, 6 popularity. We may get to 7 after all. He's still got a building to build. Well, that was a weird glitch. Showed his popularity as ours for a second. I was wondering how we got to 6 popularity because we were nowhere near that. Oh well. You think Nordic's going to bump our factory workers? I don't think he is. But here's our game plan. We basically have a filler turn right here. So maybe it wasn't, if we'd been thinking farther ahead, maybe we wouldn't have paid that 3 popularity for 1 mech. Because this next turn was the turn we could have gotten that mech. But, I mean, I don't think it makes a big difference. So, Nordic has how much power? 7 power, so they'll drop down to 6 if they use artillery. And we'll drop down to 3, but we've got some really good cards. So basically we can't end it this turn, but then next turn we'll try to go for a triple attack here. So I think we're just going to bolster again. Spent 2 turns this game on bolsters for 2 power each. Look how close this is despite our spread. It's really quite amazing. What did he do? Did he move? He's going to spread out, isn't he? Okay, that was bad for us. We were going to end it this turn, but now we can't, can we? We need 11 points. Because he has 5 workers and 4 buildings, that's 9. We have 8 workers, 4 mechs. So we have more units. So we'll win a tie, but we need 11 points. So we'll get 3 from the stars, so we need 8. If we fight this guy, they will lose a territory and we will gain a territory. That's 3 he loses, and 2 we gain. That's 5. We need 3 more. Oh. Okay, so we can pick up 1, 2, 3 territories because now we can attack and win with just 1 mech. He loses a territory. That's 6, 9, 10, 11, 12. Let's hope I did this math right, guys. He's got artillery. It doesn't matter. Oh! I did the math wrong, because if I move all 3 of these mechs, I lose a territory. But I can take 1 from him. So he's going to lose a territory. That gets him to 44. We're going to get a star and a territory. I think we've got this. They think we've got it too. Yep. We got it. That is Polania with, what was that, the engineering board? Yeah, that was the engineering board in 17 turns. And we ended the game with 1 coin. Our spread was just that much better. And we got the combat stars when we needed them. All right. Let's do this again.